Hi guys, so in this video I want to share with you some small changes I think you could make to your routine that could help you to become a lot more productive in your days. So I want to walk you through what one of my days looks like and kind of show you what some of these changes look like in action. And the day that I'm going to be using for this video is a Monday, and I know many people tend to dread Mondays, but Mondays are one of the days that I look forward to the most in the week because Mondays are my day off.
You need to leave!
But this specific Monday is not my typical one. This is a day when schools here in Jamaica are going back 100% in-person schooling. And so a team that I'm a part of, we were invited to come and share devotion at their school. So this video is going to kind of build up to that because that was kind of the main event during the day. So one of the first things I want you guys to know about productivity is that you having a productive day starts from the night before. So what I mean by that is having a to-do list. And seriously guys, don't sleep on to-do lists. For me, I did that for a long time. I've only recently started taking to-do lists a lot more seriously because I realized that I had usually set out on my days to accomplish some things, and most times I'd hit the mark, but sometimes I'd realize that there were things that I completely forgot to do, and some of them would be either time sensitive or day sensitive. Take even half hour or a few minutes to make up a to-do list of the main things that you need to accomplish during the next day. And I don't mean going crazy and writing that you need to remember to brush your teeth and all of that stuff. You don't have to become that technical, but highlight the big and important things that you have to do, and if they are time sensitive or you need to get them done by a certain time, make note of them. And this is kind of what my to-do list for this Monday looked like. So moving on from the to-do list, try to go to bed at least 1 hour earlier. I know like the ideal is to get like between 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and I know many people like myself, we spent a lot of time being night owls for different reasons, and I realized that whenever I get anywhere between 7 to 9 hours of sleep, it's like I feel unstoppable the next day. And so I'm not trying to suggest that you should get 7 to 9 hours right now. So whatever you are getting as it relates to sleep right now, make it 1 hour earlier. Try to go to bed 1 hour earlier than you are going right now, and see how that works for you. So the next thing that's closely related to going to bed a little bit earlier is also trying to wake up a little earlier. And I know some people might spend like 5 to 10 minutes contemplating their life choices and trying to figure out whether they really need this money as much as they do, and then and then shortly after they decide to get up out of bed or not. But for me on a Monday, one of the things that I do within like the first 10 to 15 minutes of waking up is I try to get some water. And listen, drinking water at the start of the day, I believe, is important, and your organs will thank you for it. Get some water within the first 10 to 15 minutes that you wake up, and I think that will go a long way in boosting your mood. So get some water shortly after you wake up, and after you get some water and your organs thank you for it, what I do, I try to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes in meditation. I listen to the audio Bible and I make little notes, little jottings, and also review my to-do list within that 10 to 15 minutes. So it's listening to a few chapters from the audio Bible, kind of meditating, saying a prayer, and then after I spend some time meditating, I go to work out. And I enjoy working out largely because I had a lot of medical challenges. I have a back injury, as I'm sure if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that by now. And so I have to ensure that I do certain stretches and exercises daily. And one of the things that I've been doing a lot more of are high intensity interval training, or HIIT training, to kind of burn some fat, because when I was on a lot of medication, I gained a lot of fat, and I've been doing a lot of body weight training to burn much of that fat. So I'm keeping my weight around the same. I'm wavering around 195 to 200 pounds. I was weighing like 235 at one point, and I've really scaled that down, and I've been strength training, so trying to build biceps, legs, chest, and all of that stuff, and it's been going really well. So try to squeeze in even 10 to 15 minutes of exercise in your days. It doesn't have to be an hour-long session, just to get the blood pumping and get your body moving. And that can really go a really far way in you becoming a lot more alert and productive as you go throughout your day. So after your workout, you try and get a cold shower. But the first few seconds or so of a cold shower isn't very exciting.
Why are you running?
Once your body gets used to the cold, it's pretty nice. And I don't have the time to go into all the benefits of cold showers, but they are pretty beneficial for the body. So you spend the time and you cool down your body first, and you do some stretches and then get a cold shower. I don't have a skincare routine, and if any of you guys, males, and I mean even females, that you have a pretty cool skincare, I don't have any trouble with bumps and that kind of stuff. But I'd really like to take a lot better care of my skin. But I have been doing some beard care stuff, and that's been going pretty well so far. And then after the shower, get ready for the event. Like for me, picking up all the equipment and stuff like that I needed for the event, and then making my way to the venue. All of what I mentioned will take me usually like an hour and a half. So you see, the first hour to 2 hours of your day will greatly impact the success of your days. I mean, you can still have bad days even if you take the time and do these routines and stuff. And I definitely do still have bad days even when I follow my routine to the best of my ability. So it's not a foolproof or a 100% guarantee that you're going to have a productive day 100% of the time, but I guarantee you that if you are able to try and implement some of these small steps into your days will become a lot better. Just from the standpoint of you having purpose, you're focused and you have objectives in mind of where you're going in the day. So you're not just kind of winging it. And I'm kind of like an objective oriented person. So I like the feeling of ticking off stuff off my checklist. And there were some stuff that I wanted to get done the day of the recording that I didn't get around to. There was some freelance work that I wanted to do for a friend of mine, but I didn't get around to that. But the thing with that to-do list now is the things that you didn't get to accomplish in that day, you can just move it to the next day, and then you kind of rinse and repeat. And I know I didn't mention anything about breakfast or anything like that, because I have been doing a bit of intermittent fasting. So I usually skip breakfast a lot of days, and then I'd have a bigger lunch and kind of snack throughout the rest of the day, just to kind of keep my body in a little bit of a caloric deficit. So yeah, I mean, if you guys can try to implement even a couple of these, whether it's going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up a little earlier, doing a to-do list, spending some time to meditate in the mornings, drinking a little bit of water, trying a cold shower, doing a few workouts at the start of your day, I think these will help in improving your productivity as you become a lot more focused on what you want to accomplish within those first 1 to 2 hours at the beginning of your day. And I think it will help you to go a far way. So if this video was helpful, share it with someone, try to implement a couple of these in your day, and I mean, let me know how it goes. And if you have been doing things similar to this and you want to share and you think will probably help me, and remember the skincare routine if you guys have any that you would want me to try. So if this was helpful, consider subscribing, drop a like on the video, leave me a comment as well so that we can interact. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys a very, very productive rest of year, and I will see you guys in the next one.